Oh, hey, Craig, thanks for coming in. Listen, we're remaking the Wrong Turn movie, but we want to make it more youthful, something more 2021. Was wondering if you had any ideas. So, let's start off with our group of kids. For our main protagonists, we are going to have an interracial couple. Check. Then, we're also going to have a gay couple. Love it, love it, love it. But they're both minorities. Even better! Oh, yeah, we're also going to have the generic white feminist with a red bandana around her head. Perfect. Oh, and of course it takes place in a southern white racist town. Of course. But best of all, boss, I have a new name. Lay it on me. Please tell me. Woke Turn. God damn it, I love it. Here's $200 million. Can I have some of that cocaine? This week, the Fiends watched
Wrong Turn. 2021, though,
the new one.
Let's not get confused.
The new one
with it. Yeah.
Just came out, guys, and it's on iTunes if you want to watch it. And if you already watched it, you probably know that.
Exactly, because that's the only place you can see it.
So if you're new, what we do, I have no idea what he thought about this movie.
I don't know what the fuck this guy thought about this movie
None.
at all. Zero. We don't talk about it until now.
Yeah, literally nothing. And we just asked each other really quick, spoiler free, what did you think of this film?
Quick little synopsis, dude.
Exactly. So I think you asked me?
I do.
Oh,
I'm going
right.
to. I'm going to. The older Mike P. What'd you think about Wrong Turn 2021?
Oh man, this movie, I'm kind of torn on this movie because I do think there are some good things about it, but I think overall I'm going to say I didn't like it just because it's not a Wrong Turn movie for one major reason, which I think we agree on. Whether you liked it or not, I think we agree why it's not a Wrong Turn movie. And that's what I'll say as my spoiler-free synopsis.
I like it, dude. I like the little tune you did, too.
Thanks, man. What are you going to say about Wrong Turn 2021?
All right. My brutal, honest opinion.
Yeah.
I fucking hated this movie.
Yeah?
Dude.
Yes!
I really didn't like this movie.
Oh, I was trying to be nice to it because I didn't know if you were going to like it.
I know.
Oh, yes.
It's always interesting, isn't it? The dynamic of going first. It's always like you don't want to piss the other person off, but you also don't want to overshoot or undershoot. It's a very strange thing sometimes.
Dude, I am with you 100%.
Yeah.
Because we're usually on the same page about movies.
Yeah,
right?
I'd say 9 out of 10. In all seriousness.
100%.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're vastly different, but we like to agree on movies.
For sure.
So when you go first, I'm like, I could say I hated this movie absolutely.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it was called The Foundation, right, then I think it's a decent movie.
Well, here's the thing, man.
Right?
Just because you have a new twist and a new premise on an old movie doesn't mean it's going to work. There's going to be, and there are people online who are like, oh, wow, very ambitious, and I like where they went. In my head, I'm going, you fucking dumb. Because I wanted, we'll say it on 3.
Okay. 1.
Hopefully it's the same word. It might not be the same word, though.
It's 2 words for me.
Oh, okay.
It's.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of syllables, man. I'm off.
We'll say it on 3.
We're going to say it, but
we're going to go
off.
1, 2, 3, and then we're going to say what was missing.
Oh, yeah, no way.
I
I got my 2 words now. Yeah.
All right, ready? So 1, 2, 3.
Deformed
Inbred
cannibals. Okay, all right. Inbred, deformed, we get it, dude.
Same thing.
Oh, absolutely. And Mikey, based on the trailer, and dude, I love looking at the trailer because I kind of have to for the show.
See, I didn't. I looked at the first 30 seconds when it first dropped.
Yeah.
Stopped it. I go, we grew up with Wrong Turn.
Yeah.
So I go, I'm in.
Dude, pumped.
So I didn't know how much they spoiled in the trailer about the Foundation. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, they don't. So when you watch the trailer, I'm going, yo. And
they say nothing about the Foundation in the thing?
Nope. They were like, the people lived up there for a long time. Again, the normal stuff from the movie, right?
Yeah, backwoods.
But dude, they don't say shit.
What?
So when you watch that trailer after the fact of seeing the movie, you're going, oh, dude, they did a great job of hiding who it could be. Because all the traps that they show, you're going, oh, that could easily there's traps in the first Wrong Turn.
That's a big part of it.
Come on. So I'm going, oh, dude, if they just amped up, Mikey, can you imagine with the inbred, deformed cannibals, if they just amped it up a notch? Imagine you had even a family of 5.
Yeah, of course.
But they had like a new spin and a new look that you're just going, oh, that would have made everything so different.
Yep.
But the foundation, to me, can go fuck itself.
100%. And that's what I meant when I said this is not a wrong turn movie. And we were huge fans of the first Wrong Turn. Obviously, came out. We're in high school.
Loved it. Love it still.
But I'm going to tell you right now, I've been following this franchise ever since the second one got released in 2007. So the second one came out in 2007, and then there's been all the way up to 6. So this is the 7th one. Every time a new one dropped, I've watched it.
Yeah,
every time
them,
they went to they went to an abandoned asylum one time, then they went back to the woods another time, and then they had other kids another time. Like they've done so many things, but every one has always had deformed cannibals. And
it's a staple.
The fact that they took that out of this movie, and we'll get to the end because there's a line in the end where I was very upset about.
Oh yeah.
But the fact that they took that out really killed the movie for me. And just call it The Foundation, not Wrong Turn, and then we don't have any problems. Well, we have problems because I'm going to get to something in a little bit.
There's definitely problems.
We have problems, but it doesn't. You don't compare it to anything. See what I'm saying? And even though, guys, I'm not saying all those Wrong Turn movies are good.
Right.
Not at all. They're bad.
Yeah.
Actually, the second one's good, directed by Joe Lynch, really
yeah.
good. But
Excuse me.
they all have deformed cannibals, and it's practical effects, and it's, they get cheaper. And the Three Fingers is the guy who kind of stays throughout all the films. He was the main focus of one of them later on.
I love him.
But his makeup throughout the films like totally just transforms. And by like the 5th one or the 6th one, you're like, oh my God, excuse me, that's not even the same person.
Right.
Just because it gets a lot cheaper. So they're not good movies, but they're all Wrong Turn movies. And it almost became a Friday the 13th. Yeah. Where the movies are bad, but you watch it for the kills and for the villain or villains,
Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, can you imagine if they did Hills Have Eyes when they rebooted it and it was just people living in the desert?
Yep. A society of people, yeah.
Come on, guys. Like, you're pitching this as a horror film, and some will say this is. Like, yeah, okay, fine, this is a horror film. It's a horror film, right? But for what the name is, right? The name is going to bring in the people who loved the series, whether you love the first one all the way up to the 7th one or just any of them, it's going to bring you in. So it brought us in. It did a great fucking job of bringing us in because I'm going, oh, yeah, okay, I'm fucking in for this. Like, who knows? What are they going to do? Is it a continuation? Is it a reboot? What is it, right? But then to completely take out what you hoped for most, put this fucking feeling in my stomach.
I know.
And you learn probably... I don't know, 45 minutes in, maybe a little bit less.
Well, yeah.
Of when you find out, okay, like what's actually going on. Then you realize there's another hour.
Yeah, there is.
This movie's long. And it felt like 2.5 for me.
So long. And they did something, I don't know. This is very weird. I don't know if you noticed this. Did you look at the photos on IMDb at all? Or
no.
Okay,
but
so
I'm on
it's
it now.
75 images, right?
What?
And if you're just like a fan and you're like, oh, I want to go see what this movie's about, right? Go to the photos, and they spoil the ending in the fucking photos. You can go down and basically track the whole movie. There's a photo. I took a screenshot. We'll insert it in right here. It's the fucking main guy, the main bad guy, dressed like a suburban dad in the end, in the house, right outside of the house. Then credits are on screen in one photo, and the main girl and the other little girl are walking down the street with the credits rolling. They literally, in picture format, spoiled this movie on IMDb. God. So I don't know who controls that, who submits the photos, who regulates the photos, but it blew my mind while I'm watching the movie. It spoiled the ending for me because I was just looking at photos to get for the episode. I'm like,
so you're doing this during the
because I'm like, I need to get a picture of this character, that,
Wow.
and then I saw it and I go, wait, so that's how it's going to end. So we'll get to the ending later, but yeah, I was blown away by that.
Yeah, and you're right, dude. I mean, I can't remember the last time that. Yes, I'm skimming through it. I'm seeing things that obviously are spoilers, but 243 photos.
Oh, there you go, 243.
That's insane. This isn't the fucking Departed, dude.
I know.
This is Wrong Turn, and the movie just came out, so you would think that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe I have, but wow, that's
crazy, right?
I can't believe they did that.
And also, sorry to interrupt, but I'm saying I rented it on iTunes, and if you just look at the description on iTunes, it says the whole movie.
It says the foundation,
talks about
right?
the foundation. I'm going, oh my God. Like, so that's why I was wondering in the trailer if they said anything about it, and obviously they didn't because they're smart, like the studio exec in our intro, that he knows, you got to kind of trick people sometimes,
And he's got a lot of skadol, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
dude?
he does, dude.
200 mil, bro.
Can we get to the other part of the movie that I really didn't like?
Absolutely, man. Hit me with it because I really hated this movie. Go ahead.
It should have been called Woke Turn.
The guy in the beginning was correct.
That he was the writer of the movie. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's the
writer.
Alan B. McElroy?
No, that's the original writer, I believe.
Well, he came back for this.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just characters based on. Oh,
he actually wrote this.
Oh my God.
It's the original writer, man.
Wow. But anyway, it's just the 6 main characters. We'll put up a photo. You guys see it in the trailer.
Or go to IMDb because there's 243 photos.
Yeah, but if you just want to, we like to make it easy for people. They don't have to leave the video.
Great point.
So you have the main couple, and it's an interracial couple, white girl, black guy.
Jen and Darius.
Then you have the gay couple, and they're both, I don't know, maybe Middle Eastern. You don't really know exactly what their ethnicity is, but they're both minorities.
Yep.
And then you have the main white couple. Sorry, not the main white couple. You have the other couple, and it's a white girl and boy, but the girl's like this, rabid feminist, and she looks like, like the Mary Sue posters from back in the 60s and shit with the bandana and the rolled up sleeves. And I go, oh my God, they dressed her like, what? It was so blatant down your throat. And we're not, guys, we're not fucking right, left. We're just kind of in the middle and whatever. We're not too into it. But when it's shoved down my throat like a giant cock, I'm gonna bite that shit and spit it right back at you.
Yeah.
Usually.
Maybe get a little licking first.
Sometimes, dude.
Just first, just to see what's it all about.
But I was like, Jesus Christ, they checked all the social boxes. They just checked all the social boxes.
And isn't that funny though? Because I have to agree that we really don't choose sides.
No,
we don't.
Not at all.
And we'd like to say we're right down the middle. We've been saying that for years, but
we make fun of both sides.
100%.
So don't. Yeah, exactly.
100%.
Absolutely.
But with horror, right? We've seen this surge in the last 5 years.
Yep.
Where this is common.
Yeah.
Having all this political and having all these. Look, I'm all for rights. But sometimes it just should not be in horror films.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a point. Identity politics should not be a point in horror films.
Right, and I'm fine with the gay characters. I love that. I go, bring them in because it works, and that part's fine. But when you're getting all these guys, if you've seen this movie, you already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm actually curious if you remember, what was the last one we reviewed where it was one of the biggest problems was SJW, all the stuff. We reviewed it. I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
A lot of movies we review have that.
Yeah, but, that's a good point. A lot of the movies that we have reviewed, but maybe that's why I can't pin it down.
I want to get to what you said about the gay couple.
Yeah.
It's a problem when it takes away from your characters. So what I'm saying is when your character, when you're going the identity politics route and your character is just gay and your character is just black and your character is just a feminist, then it doesn't humanize them. It checks a box and you go, okay, tell me one thing, right? Besides the main girl, any characteristic about any of the 6 main characters. All you know is their race, their gender, and their sexuality. Yeah. That's all you know because that's all the writers want you to know.
Yeah.
Make them fucking characters. That is the problem. They're like, oh, we're right. We checked all these boxes. We're good. We're good. It takes away from your fucking character.
100%.
Just because you're gay, that should not define who you are as a person or in a movie as a character.
Right.
And that's what they do when they cast these roles like that,
Yep.
When it's forced diversity where it's in where we grew up, guys, we had black friends, we had white, it's a very mixed society here.
For sure.
So it was never a part of our lives of oh, do you know any black people? Do you know any Spanish? No. That's half of our friends, half of our, group. So it's weird when people from other places that didn't grow up like that might feel like they have to overcompensate and force certain things in certain media.
Well, it's then who's this movie for? Is it for... I don't know. Southerners? Who is the movie for?
Because they hate on Southerners.
That's what I'm
first
saying.
20 minutes, everybody's the worst person ever.
Yeah, everybody in the area is terrible.
So bad.
Nobody wants to help. They don't give a fuck. Oh, your kids are probably dead. No one cares.
Cop, in the beginning. Yeah. And he's like, oh, who's this black fella? I'm like, oh, we're going this route?
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's no depth to these characters. There's they're not three-dimensional. They're cardboard. Oh, yep, this is the racist white sheriff, right? Yep. This is the protective dad. This is that. It's all just cardboard cutouts, man, which doesn't help your movie.
No, and it dampens the script.
It makes it this is a decent idea, right?
For sure.
It's a decent idea for a movie.
Yeah.
That there's this society of people who 5-6 years before the Civil War broke out.
I like that part.
I love that part.
That's awesome.
Where they're like, oh, dude, we're gonna break away from society. This country's falling to shit. We're going to start our own society where we don't look at race, we don't look at gender, we don't look at sexual preference, none of that, right? And we have no problems, we have no disease, we have no sickness, no starvation, and they've been going for 200 years, whatever it is. That's cool, right?
I'm in for that.
That's a cool idea.
Sure.
But why are you putting that in a Wrong Turn movie?
Capture the audience of our age group. It's stupid, and it's a built-in audience, as they say, which is super annoying.
Built-in audience. What does that mean?
So built-in audience is like when you do. This is a perfect example.
Okay.
We're gonna do this movie. Oh, we're gonna call it Wrong Turn. Okay. It already has a built-in.
Oh! I thought. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about. I thought you were talking about. Excuse me, like the foundation side and stuff.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh my God! Absolutely.
That's the only reason, which you know, and everyone watching that knows that. Why'd they call this Wrong Turn? But it would have made for a totally different viewing if this was named anything else. The Foundation's a good name.
Foundation.
And actually, IMDb, I didn't notice this because I didn't read the description until now. It says The Foundation.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah. Just because you're saying it says Wrong Turn, The Foundation. What are you saying?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. What do you mean? Description of the movie.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I wasn't sure if it did, but you said iTunes, and I just didn't know if IMDb did. That's annoying. So, yeah, if you name it The Foundation, man, fine. I'm in for that movie, though.
It's a decent movie. Cut it by 30 minutes, and it's a decent watch.
Yeah, there's no reason why this should have been an hour 49.
Almost 2 hours. Yeah, it felt like
I was exhausted. I took so many piss breaks. And if I'm into a movie, I won't. I'm into it, and I'm just like, all right.
No way.
And then you go, oh, it's PG. Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. But this, I'm going, I actually pause, and I rarely don't. I go, I can't believe there's an hour left, and I was bored out of my fucking mind.
And with this movie, let's say, it's...
Say it, hit him.
Well, no, I mean, I don't want to, because it's like, it's not badly made, right?
Right,
Where like it looks pretty good.
Absolutely.
Some of the effects, I like the practical effects. I like how it wasn't all this CG shit.
Yeah.
The scene where the log starts to fall down the hill and they're all running, that had great sound design. Like
Absolutely.
I was like, oh my God, dude, this sounds amazing. Like that scene stood out to me. I was like, oh, okay, this is before I knew it was The Foundation or whatever. And I'm like, oh, all right, this is going to be, I can get over the SJW shit. Like that doesn't bother me that much. I watch those kind of movies because I like to see how much people force that shit.
Right.
So there are good things about this movie. But for me, the main problem, okay, and this comes down to the writing. I'm not testing you. I'm seeing if you notice this. What's the main difference, right? Fuck the cannibals.
Yeah.
Fuck the Foundation. Let's just say that it's a group of kids in the woods, right? And they have to battle some people, right? Who they are, right?
Yep.
What's the main difference in the motivation of why these people are clashing from the Wrong Turn movies to this?
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up. And I like the test because I think I'm going to pass.
Oh, pass it, dude.
2003. Yeah. Right? It's an actual, they legit take a wrong turn. Like you have that feeling of, oh, they should not be on this land. And like there's more of a confrontation than this is like, oh, it's the Appalachian Trail.
Yep.
People must go here all the time.
That's
so
a good
that
point.
one, so for... Maybe, I don't know, am I getting a C- right now?
You're getting a C-, but I'm going to bump it up to C+ because that's a good point.
Okay.
That's a good point.
But I just, I was just pointing out that, so in the first one, it's like, oh no, you shouldn't be here. Like nobody should be
here.
In
every one though.
Yes.
In every movie,
yes,
it's a wrong turn. They are going somewhere and they take a wrong turn.
100%.
Like how simple is that?
This is Appalachian Trail. You got north and or east and west. Which one do you want to go? It's like, oh well, this must happen all the time.
All the time, man.
But what were you going to say to add on?
So what I'm saying is,
but I passed. I just want to make sure
you passed. But it's not what I was talking about. But that is a difference.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
That is a difference.
All right,
so
let's see what you got.
To me, the biggest difference, I said, so this group didn't even hunt them. They initiated it. They killed one of 100%. The people in the Foundation. That's why they're coming after them.
Hate it.
That is total opposite of any of the Wrong Turn movies. The fucking hillbillies and the deformed inbred cannibals, they're the evil people who are hunting our protagonists. How can you not even get that right? Like these people aren't even evil. They didn't even do anything.
No.
They didn't even do anything.
Nope.
The fucking young social justice warrior woke kids they kill one of the Foundation people by accident.
Yeah.
And that's what starts this whole thing. That's what pissed me off because I go, wait. So they're not even evil people. They're just trying to get justice because these kids initiated it. In a different movie, I like that. Movies have done that before where, modern people come in and tamper with older societies or anything else, you know?
Absolutely, or a wrongful death in the woods. Kid gets shot, and now they bury the body. So now those people are after the people who they thought, like,
That's
okay,
it.
cool.
That's it. You see it from both sides. This is a wrong turn. You want to root for your protagonist and hate the other people, right?
Yes.
It's not like a horrible movie. It's just not a good wrong turn movie.
Right.
And that's what made me mad, man.
Yeah.
Made me. So I wrote that down. I was like, that was just a big difference to me, is that these people they didn't even do anything wrong. They're not even evil.
Yeah.
The kids fucking started this.
No, the kid started it.
The kid started this.
And I didn't, when they go to the trial, I'm going, like, yeah, but you guys fucked up. To the main kids, I'm going, you guys fucked up. You guys killed, like, okay, all right. I don't feel bad for you right now.
Why did the tires pop? Right?
Oh my God.
You watch all the wrong turn movies, like, oh, yep, okay. They take the wrong turn, and then there's chains in the road. There's whatever. Their tires pop, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's the Cannibal Hillbillies.
Sure.
They're doing it to him. And no, their tire just popped.
Oh,
right?
Cool. It's just an accident.
No one did that, right?
Nope.
What the fuck? No one did that. There's nothing sinister going on here.
No, can you just imagine Three Fingers just initiating that log push? Just
100%.
laughing maniacally and just pushing it.
Well, so what was the log push?
It was a trap for catching the deer on the hill when there's like a herd or something.
Okay, so it was one of their traps. Yeah, okay, you're right.
I flubbed that. That just came out, and I think
right,
it worked though.
It was
I think it was like I think everything was set up for animal, like everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These people aren't even evil people. Like,
no, dude, they're just living out. The foundation is just living out there, away from everybody. Yes, the townspeople know about them. Some of them don't even like them, right?
But it's like mutual agreement here. You know,
we don't step on their land. But then it's like, hey, look, if the whole thing is, oh, don't step on their land, then don't advertise the fucking trail.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's a map right here, and there's a map right. Oh yeah, you can go up there. There's people, but like when they're talking to the dad, who's played by.
He got fucking old, dude.
He got old. He was in one of the. He was in the sequel for the 30
Jeepers
meters
Creepers.
down. 30 meters down.
48 hours later.
Yeah, dude. That's Matthew Modine,
carton of milk,
bro.
Dude, he got old. I'm like, oh my God,
in the
bro.
fucking 80s and 90s. You kidding?
Yeah, bro. He was big, man.
But yeah, like that woman who's giving him the map and shit or whatever. Like they know what's out there. Like they know there's people out there. We just don't cross paths with them. But then you get the guy.
Yeah, the main like town guy.
Yeah, I actually didn't see that coming. I thought maybe he was going to be working with them or
absolutely.
That's my brother out there, you know, that lives in the mountain. But but I will say, if you're looking at this as a wrong turn movie when you're watching the trailer,
and that's what we're doing, guys.
Yes.
We're trying to look at this as a wrong turn movie, not a movie called The Foundation, because I would have different opinions if it was a separate movie.
100%.
Okay.
So when you're watching the trailer and you see that figure of the guy by the car when I'm going
when they throw the bottle at him and shit.
And that's what I said when I'm watching the trailer. I'm going, dude, they're doing a great job of making you think it's deformed hillbillies
because it's wrong turn.
And dude, that shot was good looking. It looked awesome with him with like the mist behind him by the car, and he's kind of like standing weird. I'm like, what is that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's really good things in this movie.
Yeah.
Like the way that they poke out the eyes, they throw them down the dark. Like, there's really good things in this, and that's why I wish it was just called The Foundation. We knew nothing about it, and that's it.
But here's I'm saying
because I would feel very different because it's a cool idea of a society before the Civil War, separated, and now these kids come in and they accidentally kill and blah, blah, blah. This does not have to be a wrong turn movie. This would be a fucking, 70% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
It would be a decent movie, forgettable, see you later, done, not bad, right?
Absolutely.
It's because it's called Wrong Turn that makes it just, oh my God. Like, and maybe we're fucking weirdos who grew up at the right time to love Wrong Turn. You know? I don't know, man. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to
I don't know.
I really tried to look at this from all angles. I really tried to look at it as, let's just imagine it's not a wrong turn, but it is.
Yep.
Let's try to imagine I don't even know what the original wrong turn is.
Yeah.
But I do. And let's just try to imagine that this is actually a decent movie, which I don't think it is. No. So, like, yeah, I mean, it has a 68 on Rotten Tomatoes,
But
right?
do you think people really like the original Wrong Turn is what I'm trying to say?
I think majority of people do, yeah.
Okay.
I think majority of people do. I don't think it wasn't as, like, widespread as maybe some other movies from the 2000s.
Like a Hostel or a Saw or something like that.
Because even that has, like, the original Wrong Turn, don't get me wrong, we both love it. It has mediocre reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, were we just the perfect age?
I think
and you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think so.
That's what I think. I think that's why we're kind of holding this movie to a higher standard.
Well, absolutely.
Maybe than like a 45-year-old guy or like an 18-year-old kid. You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying?
You make a Friday the 13th today.
Yeah.
And it's not Jason.
Yeah.
It's just some guy who just.
There's
no mask.
Yeah.
Just
Good
a guy
point.
in the car. You go, dude.
Good point.
What are you guys doing? But what I was gonna say is for this movie, right? Mm-hmm. Would we have reviewed it? If it was called The Foundation, I don't even think we would have.
Maybe we might have watched it, and then been like, "Oh, you know what? We got nothing to do." Maybe, but we planned on doing Wrong Turn. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong Turn.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely agree. Who knows? I don't know if we would have, but we would have watched it, of course.
And I gotta say, the Wrong Turn movies, they've obviously been beaten to death, and they're just stupid sequels now, straight to VOD. Like, I get that. It's not. We're just comparing it to the original. That's all we're saying is that if you're going to remake and reboot this movie, I get you want to do different things. Like, that's what good remakes do. Regardless how you feel about the Suspiria remake, right?
Yeah.
It's a totally different movie than the original Suspiria in every aspect, right?
Yeah.
Totally different. But it has things that connect it. It's at the Dance Academy. It's about witches. They didn't change the core of the story. They just added a story and focused more on the dancing and more on they just let you know it was witches from the beginning instead of the original, like what's going on, da-da-da. So that is a great example of a really good original movie and a pretty decent remake.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was just long, and we can get into that different episode. But that is an argument to make, and I understand that argument.
Oh, yeah.
Of, hey, man, this movie's been done 6 times. Like, let's do something different. I get that, right?
Yeah.
But to change the main thing of why people love the Wrong Turn movies, that's where they went wrong, right?
Yeah.
The Suspiria remake didn't change it to an army academy with boys and it's fucking warlocks.
Right.
Like, that would be what this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear that Suspiria argument of like, well, they changed so many things in Suspiria and that was well regarded and da-da-da. Different thing.
It doesn't mean better. It doesn't mean good idea. Again, ambition does not always mean good idea.
Story of my life, dude.
Oh, dude.
Story of my life,
I'm going to
man.
get that tattooed on my fucking back. Yeah.
Let's get into the, or unless you were going to say something.
No, go ahead.
Let's get into the people, like the foundation, right?
Oh, yeah.
The leader.
I have a problem with the, yes.
I think the leader was just like, I'm going to call him Discount Bruce Campbell because he feels like Bruce Campbell's, brother, like
dude,
lesser, you know what I'm saying?
When you look at it, sometimes you go, oh my God, if I squint a little bit, you go, that's Bruce. Yep.
But I go, and I'll insert the picture because I took the picture. I go, their leader of this fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Like this rugged, society that has no technology, no nothing.
Backwoods, yeah.
Has perfectly coiffed hair.
That's
every
my
fucking scene.
Mikey,
okay, you feel that, right?
It was one of the first things I noticed. I go,
coiffed. What are we doing?
You guys are living out here. You don't give a fuck about cosmetics.
And his hair was fucking perfect, dude.
Salon ready. Came out of the salon.
Every other character, like even their main girl that was there, her hair's kind of fucked up and she has no makeup on. His hair is just fucking perfect.
It's like he lived in the in normal society, and
every
night
I'm gonna go up every night he goes back there. You know what I'm saying?
Looking through magazines and going, what's the hottest trend? Because that's what he looked like. The guy looked great. Like.
Yeah, he looked great. I'm like, oh, this guy has not been living here his entire life. Like, he's not, because you got to think that these are inbred people, right? If they started, 150 years ago, right?
Yeah, dude. I mean, they have to be.
I mean, how many people did they start with?
It doesn't even matter, right? If you start with 100,
after
you're still
a while,
crossing,
people
dude.
are fucking,
People are fucking.
Yeah, people are fucking,
dude. He's our guy from We Are What We Are.
And dude, what did I say about that? I was like, when we talk about What We Are, I go, discount Bruce Campbell as the main dad because he has darker hair in that. Yeah, wow,
now,
good point.
I'd argue that his look in We Are What We Are would make more sense for make more sense for a mountain man.
100%.
Not a fucking dude, his beard is perfect. It's like, dude, you have a Conair number 3 trimmer and you're it's insane. I just wish they would have just made him more straggly. But you know what? Now you got me thinking though.
What's up, bro?
Why couldn't they just mash? Again, it's the original writer.
Yeah. I did not know that. I thought that it was just characters. Just
writer.
Him? He just wrote it by himself?
It's him. It's only him.
Bro, that makes it so much worse.
See, I wonder if somebody approached him or if he approached somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like someone said, hey, maybe you should try rebooting it. And he's like, I got my... But no, it's only him.
Yeah, we're going to match the Village costume with the guys wearing the Village. And we're going to... Yeah, you just look on the poster and you see, it's a guy wearing like a deer skull.
Yeah,
I should have known.
Dude.
I should have known, man.
I feel fucking... we got boned,
bamboozled here, dude.
But why couldn't you just mash...
Yeah.
Foundation.
And
you have a few ragtag inbred guys. And guess what? guess what, Mikey? The group of 6 that we're following.
Yeah.
One of the inbred kids goes out there and he fucks with one of the girls when she's sleeping.
Yeah.
Or kills one of them.
Yeah.
And now it's a reason to have a little war going on.
Yeah.
But they just leave him out.
Oh, you're saying leave it, and then introduce a group of cannibals?
You have the foundation.
Yeah.
And like the group of cannibals are part of the foundation.
I was saying why not? Yeah. Oh, I was just saying why not make the people in the foundation to form cannibals?
Thank you. That too.
Like
that too.
just,
Or that.
let's just make that. Oh, they were inbreeding. You know what I'm saying? So now they're deformed cannibals.
Sure.
Why not just do that? It would have just been way better because I'm going to tell you, we'll get to the final, 20 minutes of the movie now.
Yeah, sure.
I liked a lot of the stuff at the end. When the girl and the dad were escaping. Yeah. I go, this is a well-constructed escape scene, right?
Yes.
I just did not love anything up to that point, so I wasn't like with it. But watching it from a objective standpoint, I'm going, this is fucking cool.
This is my favorite part of the movie.
They go down the darkness, they see all the people with the eyes gouged out. She sees her friend, shoots him right in the fucking head.
Yeah,
then they have a bunch of the fight with the other guy and the arrows and the guns, and I'm going, this is a really good, well-crafted escape scene.
Yep.
I really liked it.
I agree. It's my favorite part of the movie. Seriously, it was.
Favorite part of the movie.
Yep.
And that's the best part of the movie for me is the transformation of the main girl.
Yeah.
The main girl by the end of it is a totally different person.
Absolutely.
She just becomes a fucking Sarah Connor, right?
Yeah,
she
she's
starts
a
as a
badass.
fucking, Sarah Connor from number 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And by the end of it, she's fucking Sarah Connor from number 2.
Yeah, son. T2.
Right. So that was the best part was the girl's transformation
Absolutely.
of becoming a fucking badass. And
Yeah.
just when she first shoots that dude and you're like, what? I don't know. Where'd she get the gun? I don't.
Yeah, what's going on with the civilization here?
Did they explain that or no?
Nope.
She just shoots the dude and you think the dad's going to do something. She just shoots you. I'm like, what? Where'd she get that revolver from?
I have no idea. The rules of the foundation, it's like, do they go into town? Do they buy things? Do they have mirrors for Bruce Campbell look-alike? It's weird,
you're
dude.
right. Yeah,
I don't know, man. That's weird. But no. I agree. And yeah, I was actually, you knew that when she was giving herself up to the leader, you go, this is all just so that in 4 weeks she can fucking bounce.
But I liked that scene when they were, because I'm like, how are they going to get out of this?
Right.
They're going to get thrown in this pit. I'm like, how are they going to get out of this? You're not going to you're not going to gouge their eyes out and throw them down there.
No.
And I go, okay, she's offering like, all right, the guy's smart, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then she can bear children. Like, okay, you know what? I didn't think of that before. And I was trying to think of reasons of how they're going to get out of this. So I go, okay, man, you know what? So there are little nuggets of like, oh, there's decent things in here of like, like decent writing and decent, storytelling. But it always comes back to the name of the movie.
Absolutely.
And that's what kills it for me. I will never watch this again.
No.
I will never recommend this to someone.
No.
I want this to just be re-released as the foundation, and you take that one line at the end out, which we're going to get to soon, and then I think it's a decent film. I think it's just a decent, you got to cut 20 minutes out of it, and it's a decent movie about, this whole, just don't call it Wrong Turn.
Yeah, no, it's a slap in the face, and we got boned.
We got boned.
Yeah, it hurt
hard.
It hurt.
Dude.
I had to fucking get weird medication from my butt. You know what I'm saying?
He's
dude?
still on it, man. That's why he's sitting up a
I'm
little
sitting
bit,
with one of those donuts right now, man.
Yeah, well, it's deflating. I can hear it. So let me get to any of my notes before we get down to the end.
Well, I can't wait to talk about the line.
Let's see.
So
the leader
we'll
has.
get there.
I like the girl. I did like the girl's transformation.
Dude,
okay.
The guy Darius stayed. I'm going. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
These are my people. They
I know.
accept me. Are you?
Are you
ridiculous?
Are you
ridiculous?
Ridiculous?
Are you ridiculous? Because hey, man, guess what's not up in where you're at?
Yeah.
Everything.
I know.
Oh, you grew up
everything.
with PlayStation? No more.
Yeah. Oh,
TV,
you grew up with
see you
fucking
later.
donuts? Not happening.
Wi-Fi,
man.
cool. And all of a
Heat?
sudden, you just and I look. They had to survive, and I get it. It must have been tough for them to be like, "Fuck, I'm in love with this girl. She has to go bang the leader." But you just stay.
Yeah, you're like, nope, this is it.
At least he like helped her go.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
At least it wasn't like, no, like you can't go. You know, I like.
Yep.
It was just. It was over.
It was over. Yeah. And it should have been over a half hour before that.
Dude, this movie could have been 86 minutes, and it should have been.
Seriously.
The line. You want to talk about?
So
it?
let's get to the ending. Yeah. So she gets back. They escape with the dad, and da.
She's pregnant, guys.
And she's pregnant. We don't know it until standing up. But anyway, I had seen the photo, so I'm like, I knew the main guy was coming back.
Fucking IMDb,
it just ruined
man.
it. I was like, oh, so I know this main guy is coming to the suburbs. Like I just knew it.
Yeah.
So she walks back in the house, and he's sitting there with the fucking family, right?
The annoying stepmom.
Great setup, though. Great setup, because
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, all right, let's see what happens here. And then she has a knife, and she charges him, jumps, he fucking throws her, stabs his stepmom, cuts the throats of both the kids, kills both her brothers, and I'm just and then she stabs him in the fucking head, and I go, oh shit. I go, you know what? The last 20 minutes of this movie has not been bad. I go, okay, I'll give it props to this. Then all of a sudden it goes, and it's a fucking dream sequence. And I said, dream sequence? I said, I was just going to boost this movie up a little bit.
Yeah, same.
Like just to be like, you know what? They kind of redeemed themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
Nope. It was a fucking dream sequence.
So unnecessary.
What are you doing?
Yeah, no.
I hate that.
Because I was loving that scene. I go, oh, this is the
That's
best
a
part of the movie.
well-crafted, amazingly
I go, this is the
done
best
scene.
part of the movie. Right after the whole escape, which was awesome. I go, all right. I had the same thought process.
Right?
Dude,
You're like,
this
oh,
movie, okay.
not bad. It was a good, I rewound it. I go, how did that happen? Like, I needed to see, like, all this shit.
And then just no.
And then it was a dream, and I go, oh my God. You fucking just slapping us in the face and boning us up the butt even harder.
Between Wrong Turn the Name
Yep.
and this. I mean,
Yep.
you're sticking it in and twisting it, as they say, you know?
And right before that scene, she's talking with the dad. And this is the line. We're finally to the line, guys. We teased it all episode.
Be prepared, by the way.
They're like, she's like, oh, hey, she visits her dad at work. And she's like, oh, hey, Dad, don't forget, it's pizza and movie night.
Oh, cool.
And he's like, oh, yeah, no, of course. And she's like, yeah, the boys rented, some movie with inbred cannibals again. And the dad goes, oh, no, she goes, inbred cannibals. And dad goes, really? Again? And laughs. And I fucking paused it. And I screamed to my television, and I said, how dare you? How fucking dare you?
Because you're insulting us.
You're insulting us. You're insulting fans of Wrong Turn. You're insulting all the director, the actors, all that shit. And you wrote the original, and you're making fun of yourself.
Don't like it.
Because I guarantee he only wanted to do maybe the first one, maybe a number 2. I doubt he was involved with any of the other ones. It was just the characters.
For sure.
So he's like, listen, I never intended this as almost like a Sean Cunningham, the guy who did Friday the 13th, where he's like,
right.
I never wanted this to be, 12 movies or whatever. Where that's why he threw that line in there. And I'm just going, oh my God, how dare you say that? Oh, that's a good thing that we didn't involve inbred cannibals? That's a good thing, right?
It's so infuriating, Mikey. I'm
It's
going to
insulting.
fucking break this MacBook.
Don't do, because it's yours, and we don't want you. And you just put a new cool sticker on it. You know what I'm saying?
Jason.
We don't want.
Oh, dude, I should put 3 fingers on there. Yeah, just to pay homage, But no, dude, it pissed me off. I go, are you? And also, by the way, you're 25. Stop getting so excited about movie night with your family.
Yeah, right. Maybe wait till you're like 30 when you like
and have the
realize
kid.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Have
Yeah,
the kid.
exactly.
No pregnant women love that.
Nope.
But anyway, oh, dude,
Yep.
it was.
I hated that line.
I hated it.
It just, like the dream sequence right before it was going to boost it up, that line boosted it down. I go, come, just don't even mention it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't know the writer wrote this. I thought it was all new people, right?
I didn't know until after the movie. Yeah.
There you go. But so I was thinking, you know what? I'm going,
They're taking a jab.
no. I'm saying the whole time I'm watching this movie, before that line,
Yep.
the whole time,
Yeah.
before that line, I was thinking this was a different script. It was called The Foundation. Nothing to do with Wrong Turn. I go, and then they said, oh shit. The studio goes, let's just call this Wrong Turn. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Built-in audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Angry fucking fiends.
So that's what I thought the whole time. But then when they dropped that line, I go, oh no, this was planned from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense. So I was almost giving it a pass, like, oh, this was a different script.
Yeah.
Hollywood does it all the time. They take a script, they transform it into something else and put a name on it, and that's it. So I thought that was the case with this. It wasn't.
Nope.
It was
at all.
not.
How'd you feel about the actual last scene?
Well, I knew it was going to happen again because they show
the camper and stuff, right?
They show the trailer in the background. They show the girl, both girls walking, holding hands with the credits rolling. So I go, she's going to kill them all and just walk away with the little girl. So I knew it. Fucking IMDb. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, that's really weird. And shame on you, IMDb, because we at one point were approached to work for you guys and we said no, but it's whatever.
It's fine.
Oh, dude, wow. But yeah, I go, all right, so it's over. I go, credits.
Yeah.
Right. I go, are they going to do more?
I know.
Because they could.
They definitely could. What, are you kidding me, man?
And look, man, I've been listening to a lot of reviews, like today.
Of this movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't listened to one. What are people saying?
Some
like on the
people
internet.
love.
What?
And that were, look, Love 2003. Haven't seen it in a while, but I know I love it. This was great.
It's the Suspiria effect. It's that they like both because it's different. Because like, oh, well, it's a fresh take on it. It's a fresh spin on it. It's a different movie. It's a totally different movie that has nothing to do with Wrong Turn, has nothing to do with anything of the original, of why we like it, the campiness of the sequels and the practical effects and the deformed practical, like the rubber, the actual prosthetics that people are wearing. Those are all factors that people like us appreciate, right? We don't just throw that away. We're like, no, we want the awesome artists who work hard on these sculpts and these masks and all this shit to put into a movie. When you have none of that, I'm not going to say I like, see what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to get on and be like, oh, I like both. I like this and I like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you know what? I was just thinking, like, if this was called The Foundation, and let's say we were reviewing this, I feel like, can you imagine if you were going through the trivia and it's like, bro, you're not going to fucking believe this.
Oh, yeah.
This movie, at one time, was about to be titled Wrong Turn, but the studio decided against it because that was F and R worded.
Yep.
I can see that as a trivia. If it was the other way around.
Flip.
Just be like, oh my God, dude. And then we would talk about how crazy
Can you
it would have been
imagine if they took out the deformed cannibals, man? Like, what?
And call it Wrong Turn?
Yeah.
I could see that, dude. This movie makes me want to fart.
Yeah, it's not good in terms of being a Wrong Turn movie. I think it's decent in terms of being a foundation movie.
It's fine.
It's forgettable. That's what I'm saying. It's like fine. It's fine during quarantine, video on demand, iTunes, like fine.
Absolutely.
You know? But this is in theaters. This is a first Wrong Turn movie to be released in theaters since the first one. So like the studio made this a big deal, you know. I think it was Saban Films.
Yeah,
the guy
Saban
behind the fucking Power Rangers and shit, right?
Dude, they're everywhere now.
Yeah.
I feel like so many movies I watched start with Saban International.
Yeah, man, it was just not, you know, what I wanted it to be, and everybody has their opinion. If you liked it, fine, you know. It wasn't what I wanted from a Wrong Turn. Right after I put on the second one.
I put on the first.
And I'm going to put the first on tonight.
Yeah.
But I wanted to watch the second one because I really love the second one. It's that perfect B movie. It's a fake reality show. It's the practical effects. Joe Lynch directed it.
We love Joe Lynch.
And that was his first like real movie that he directed. I fucking, Henry Rollins is in it. I love that second sequel because it's perfect. It's a perfect sequel to the first one. The first one's a serious tone movie, right?
Yes.
It's not campy. It's a serious tone. You're supposed to be scared. You're supposed to be. This one has like the deformed cannibals banging. You see them banging each other's brother sister. Like it's really different than the original, but they're such good companion pieces.
See, but that was ambitious. And that worked.
And that worked. And that's what made it make all the other sequels because it's like, oh, they're cheap. We can make it. Practical effects. Just da-da-da. Let's fucking just pump them out, dude. We're going to pump them out.
It has a following.
Yeah.
It still continues to this fucking day.
So the first one and the second one are really, you know, we hold those in really high regard. And fuck the Foundation.
Yeah, honestly, dude, I hope they all get fucking some weird disease that's brought.
Well, they don't have
people.
cancer, which I was like, what?
I go, why not?
How's that? What?
I go, fucking Native Americans had cancer.
Yeah, you're telling me people weren't getting cancer in 1859? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no. Oh, you don't know why? You don't know why? White man in Connecticut? It's because all the fucking food doesn't have any GMO and processing in it. Okay, it's all natural, so there's no cancer. No hairspray except for our leader because he
right.
needs it.
Yeah, because he needs it. He needs it.
Dude, I thought that. I go, ugh.
I know.
I go, he says, I'm going, someone in the room has cancer.
Yeah.
That lady's going to die next week because she has cancer.
She's
They're
dead.
not going to know because they don't have doctors and
Our
shit.
people only die of old age or accidents, and my wife died in an accident. So I'm going to fucking impregnate you right now with my beautifely coiffed hair and my trimmed pubes. He definitely has trimmed pubes.
Dude, you think upstairs doesn't match the fucking carpet?
What are you fucking
kidding me?
nuts, dude?
He has fucking manscaped and it doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense. Things get delivered. It's weird, man.
He should be fucking... He should be fucking...
dirt on his face and shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm so mad, but I've calmed down because I can, just live in the fact that we both didn't like this.
Yes, absolutely. All right, scores, man?
Yeah, let's do scores. I think I got to go first, yeah.
You go first for the score.
Honestly, man, I'm going to give it what I gave it on IMDb.
Yeah,
they can go fuck themselves
bro.
for doing all them photos and spoiling the shit.
Horrible.
I'm going to give it a 5.
Ooh, that's what I gave the last movie.
You did, Willy's Wonderland.
It was so bad. I might put that down, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Willy's or this?
Yeah, it was so bad. I watched our boys at Red Letter Media. I watched their review of it. They were like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, you guys are right. This is fucking horrible.
It wasn't that good.
I'm gonna give this movie a 5.4.
Okay. I'm
gonna say 5.4, dude.
And let's just guess a budgie.
I would say like maybe $2 million. Maybe?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say 5.
Well, because it was released in theaters, so that's why
Yeah.
I say they might have put a little bit more
For sure.
into the movie.
Sure.
But again, this. Sorry, what did you say?
It's a 5.
Oh, you said 5 mil?
said 5
Oh, I was kind of arguing that like mine was too high. Sorry. Oh yeah, you're going 5. Good.
Yeah, I'm
perfect.
going 5. Yeah,
Good,
why
great.
not, dude? A few mil, whatever, dude.
Yeah, a few mil. That's
and,
it.
I don't recommend it.
Nope, I don't recommend it. I do recommend it if you listen to this whole thing and you're like, you know what? Even though they kind of spoiled everything and they didn't give a spoiler alert in the beginning, even though it was in the description.
It's in the description. You're
title.
dumb.
Yeah,
You're
we'll put it in the title.
actually. No, we love you.
You know what? I'm gonna watch this as it's not a wrong turn movie, and I'm super liberal, so I'm gonna go along with everything that they say. White people are bad, and
Especially white mountain people.
White Mountain. Yeah. Well, everybody in this southern town is super racist, and they hate black people, they hate gay people, they hate everyone. Yeah. Like in that bar, do you know how many people were probably gay in that bar? It was a quarter of, exactly. At least a quarter of people in that bar were gay. So like, can we just like kind of chill on the identity politics, guys, please?
Oh my, dude, the gay, I just said, the guy, Tim DeZan, who plays Nate, who's the old man who you kind of think he's gay in real life.
Oh shit, see? We discover stuff on,
It's on IMDb, dude.
Podcasts all the time,
So
dude.
yeah, man, it's just, hey, look.
Yep.
Hollywood, coke sniffing, fucking
dude.
director with, if you matched me and Mikey's names with Craig T. Nelson, you'd get
Mike P. Nelson.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
But okay job.
He didn't write it.
No,
he didn't write
no.
it.
Alan
so
B. McElroy can
I'm
go
not
fuck
going to
himself.
hate him on that because he did direct some scenes pretty good.
And it looked really good.
Yeah, so I'm not going to hate on him so much because maybe he didn't, have as much say in the material.
Yeah.
So I think he might have a promising future in the horror genre.
You know
We'll
what?
see.
He's a Mike P. We'll let him in.
Hey, there you go, guys, because
We'll let
we're
him in.
both Mike P's if
Yeah.
you're new to the channel.
Yeah,
so.
if you're new. But also, we recommend 2003 Wrong Turn and the follow-up. So
Absolutely.
Please
But
go watch those.
Anytime Eliza Dushka shows her butt, just imagine that there's like a balloon in there and it's just inflated, photoshopped a little bit up. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't got no butt, but I loved her as a kid.
Oh,
my
Mikey.
God. Bring it on, dude. I was like, bring it on, please.
Let's just say this Mike P.
Yeah.
Got satisfied many a time.
Dude, she was it, dude. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
She was it. So
I still love her. I still do.
Yep,
I still
me
love
too.
the movie, and I just watched it. I'm probably going to watch it again.
I'm literally going to throw it down tonight because I watched the second one. I'm going to watch the first one. So, guys.
That's what we do. That's what we did, and it's over.
We love it.
On to the next one.
Listen, thanks for, getting lost and taking a wrong turn right by the watch one more time.
As always.
We're going to be back next time with something better than Wrong Turn 2021.
I fucking hope so.